A plane on the way from Detroit to Phoenix had to make an emergency landing in Colorado Springs. Joining us on the phone right now, reporter Lori Cipriano, live in Colorado Springs. And Lori, we know the plane left here. Take us through what happened after that.
Yeah, well, it was a Delta flight headed from Detroit to Phoenix. It was diverted here to the Colorado Springs airport because the pilot noticed that an indicator warning light lit up. It indicated that there might be engine trouble. Now, it was a Delta flight number 1921, and it was a Boeing 757. Those slides were deployed, and 225 passengers were evacuated when it landed around 10:30 this morning, Mountain Time. The Colorado Springs Fire Department and AMR responded. Shuttle buses were sent to pick up the passengers and take them back to the terminal. We did find out that 2 passengers suffered minor injuries coming down the slides during the evacuation, and they may have suffered minor ankle injuries. Now, maintenance crews did determine that the plane had hot brakes, and we are told that a 767 is en route right now to Colorado Springs to pick up those passengers and take them on their way to Phoenix. That'll happen at around 4:30 this afternoon, and that's 4:30 Mountain Time.
All right, Lori, now it doesn't look like anybody was panicking. They were all just milling around the runway. Did you see it appear to be orderly and calm?
It did appear to be pretty orderly and calm. We had a little bit of a emergency at the airport last week as well. So the airport's kind of been through situations like this here recently. So it did seem that everybody was pretty calm.
Yeah, one last thing. Some people were concerned because the military responded also, but I grew up in Colorado Springs and know quite well that that airport actually shares its runway with the Air Force Base.
It does, that's correct. So they were close by, and they did respond as well.
That explains why it went. So everything seems to be all well that ends well. The plane, is it still on the runway, or did they tow it out of there and things back underway?
You know, we were there a couple of hours ago, and it was still on the runway, or just right off of the runway. Maintenance crews were still looking at it. Not sure if it's still there right now, but it was for several hours after the landing. All right,
all's well that ends well in this case. Lori Cipriano from KRDO, my first television station, by the way. Thank you very much. Nice talking with you this evening.
Nice talking to you, too. Thanks.